So first we need to understand what is vacancy analysis. Vacancy is simply the number of posts that you are expecting to be vacant at the end of a certain time, or at the end of this year or 2 years or 3 years. So how do we do it? This is the level of the hierarchy: top management, middle management, lower management, skilled worker, and your assembly workers. Number of employees you currently have is, let's say, 100 at the top management, 200 here, 600 here, 600 here, and 2000 here. Total number of employees that you have is 3500. Now, what you're expecting is that some people are going to leave you, which is known as turnover. Let's just first understand what do we mean by turnover. Turnover means number of employees who are leaving your organization and you're replacing those employees. So turnover is the number of employees who are leaving, being replaced by the organization with other employees. So you are expecting that 20% of the employees from the top management will be leaving you, let's say in this year, and 24% from here, 22% from here, 16 from here, and 12% people will be leaving you from this level. Now, where do we get this data? This data is taken from the previous years. Looking at the trend of your turnover, you estimate your future turnover. Now, based on this, the 20% of 100 is 20 employees. So you are expecting that out of 100, 20 employees are going to leave and 80 are expected to remain with you. The same way, 24%, 48 people will be leaving you and 150 will be remaining with you. Now, if you look at the total vacancies in this year, it is going to be 536 vacancies that you are expecting in the next year. This is also the number of people that you are expecting that they will leave you in this year. How many people are going to stay with us? 2964 people are going to stay with us out of 35. So out of 35, 536 will be leaving you, and this is the number of people you expect that they'll be with you. Here we also need to understand, how do we calculate the turnover rate? So turnover rate is calculated, average turnover rate percentage is calculated based on the number of employees who are leaving you divided by the total number of employees multiply by 100 will give you 15.31%. Or if you just understand this thing, this also means 15.31%. So this is how you do the vacancy analysis. Now let's just go to our Excel file and see how can we do it there. So this is our data of vacancy analysis. These are our levels of employees, and these are our departments. So first, let's say HR department, marketing department, supply chain department. Total number of employees at different levels in this department are ranging from 120 to 258,965 at different levels. Turnover rate, which is expected in the coming year or the next year, is given here. Expected vacancies based on this turnover rate will be these, and expected number of people who are going to remain with you are these. Same in the marketing department, same in the supply chain department. So if you have this data, you can easily say how many vacancies are going to be there in the coming year, how many people you will be hiring, recruiting, selecting, and what kind of costs are involved, how many people are expected to stay with you, how many people are going to leave you, and then based on that, you can very well calculate the turnover rate of each department, and you can clearly see which department is showing a lot of turnover rate. Let's say supply chain department is showing us 43.010%, turnover rate, which is too much. The same way, the turnover rate in the marketing department is low, and this is not very low, not very high. But these things can indicate you that how you're going to do the vacancy analysis, and then how can you calculate your turnover rate in percentage.